welcome back to the Mr. Arsenal podcast for another watch along for concerning Arsenal. This time today is not the men are going to let me down, and hopefully they don't let me down today. Actually, the women is the Women's FA Cup semi-final, the second of the weekend. Obviously, Man City played West Ham yesterday, away to West Ham, and came away convincingly winning 4-1. So this is a chance for not just revenge for December, obviously last year's cup final against Chelsea, but also a chance to get a psychological edge in the title race with like 4 games to go now, and get ourselves back in the cup final and right the wrongs of December in terms of actually winning it this time, come May. So no pressure, and it's a sellout crowd at Bournemouth as well, because the Arsenal at home. It's a sellout crowd of 4,000 people at Bournemouth. Every ticket's sold for this. So there's no pressure. The team have to turn up. Jonas has to get this spot on, and the girls have to do their bit as well and get us over the line. Don't let the occasion and the crowd get to you. Just get us over that line. And aside from the cup final in December, which is technically last season's tournament anyway, this season itself, in terms of this season's tournaments, we've played Chelsea just in the league. We've beat them on the first day of the season. We drew 0-0 a couple of months ago, back in February, 0-0. So they haven't got that edge over us in that sense. So it is 50-50. Chelsea are going into this with a better form, you'd say, but we're still there in the league as well. In there it is. And the thing is, everyone's got jumped on Chelsea's back. Oh, they're going to win the WSL and all that jazz because of where they are now first. Technically, we would still be first if Tottenham hadn't had COVID, an outbreak a couple of weeks ago. We'd still be first. But look, it is what it is. Just going to chat over here. Got Vidri in the chat. How you doing? Nice and early. Kickoff is literally, by the way, just under 10 minutes away. This is the lineup as well. Obviously, it's on the screen for anyone that hasn't seen it. It's there on the screen. I've got Zinsberger back in goal. Back 4. Bit of a weird one. We've got Kate McKay playing right back. We've got Victoria on the bench. So why not have McCabe at left back and Victoria at right back? I don't know, but it is what it is. Leah Williamson and Ruben White centre back. Steph Catley, or Katie, however you want to pronounce it, at left back. The midfield 3 of Leah Walty, Kim Little, and just in front of them 2, Vivian will do her little role in the sort of cam number 10 role, you want to call it. And then the forward 3 of Beth Mead and Caitlin Ford on the wing, and Blackstenius down the middle. The reason I say why I said Caitlin Ford the way I did is because when you look at the bench, we've got Tobin Heath on the bench who can play in that side, can play down that wing. So why isn't she? Why isn't she? And obviously you've got Nikita Paz as well, big game player apparently. Why is she on the bench all of a sudden as well? And obviously Boots is back in the team as well in terms of the bench. We've got Madam on the bench, got Jordan Nobbs, as I said before, Victoria's on the bench, Beatty, Maritz, and Williams is backup goalkeepers on the bench, and Williams as well. I'm trying to take the bias, but I can't. I think we can. I think the fact we're at home, it's a sellout crowd. Majority of the fans are going to be Arsenal fans as well. I think we get. I think it's 1 goal in it. The winner will get. If we win this, it'll be win 1 goal. Another reason why I want us to win it, because of the person on the screen now, for anyone living in the UK can see, I cannot stand Emma Hayes. She showed her true colours when it pushed came to shove. When Chelsea came with their money, she betrayed us. She went running to them, without a doubt. And now she acts, since she's gone there, she acts like she has no history of Arsenal. When there's the actual Richard, big up Richard, by the way, who's doing Watch Along as well over on his channel. He pulled out a photo a couple of weeks ago, and Emma had from the 2007 Champions League final win when Arsenal won it in 2007. When we won everything that season, by the way. Emma Hayes is in the background celebrating with us in the Arsenal game. So she's part of the Arsenal team setup. But why she carries on, it's like she has no affiliation to Arsenal. She's always been a Chelsea girl, Chelsea. No. Not having that today. So, and it's bitterness at the start of the season when we beat them 3-2. It was just pathetic. But yeah, look, it is what it is. We just got to do our bit. They might be in a bit of form. I think it's shown this season as well, in terms of teams that have took either us beating them, Reading beating them, Brighton taking points, and I think there's a couple of teams that drop points as well in the league, in the WSL themselves. Whenever a team puts a low block against Chelsea, this women's team, they struggle. They can't break it. They struggle to break it down. They can have all the possession, but they can't get over the line because the opposition put that low block in, and they're so resilient, they just can't get past it. So as long as we do that, that's what we got to do. Basically, we just got to play our game. Do what we've done in WSL this season at the Emirates and at their place a few months ago. A perfect balance of the low block, but also ready to counter attack at any time. Just hit them where it hurts. They are beatable. They're not. Chelsea aren't anywhere near the team they were 12 months ago. That it is what all the girls are coming out once that. Well, our girls anyway. So I'm going to go for a 2-1 Arsenal win. As I say, hopefully we can avenge what happened on December 5th in last year's cup final and use them every ounce of psychological warfare that they've thrown at us against them. And look at Emma Hayes. Look every time. Oh, Emma Hayes is there. She's you know what? Stick it up her because I can't stand her. She's so up herself. It's unreal. I want Jonas also, more importantly, I want Jonas to prove myself wrong because I've started, not just myself, a few others have started to have our doubts about him, long term wise. So I want him to prove us wrong today. And it's very similar. That's pathetic. What was Emma Hayes doing now? Jonas has gone in for a handshake there, sorry, and Emma Hayes goes up fucking Derby Street like. Fuck off. Be professional for fuck's sake. But as I was saying, we've had sort of a few doubts about him long-term wise for us, as Arsenal as a team manager. Just tactically how things have gone up in the last half of this season for us. Especially that Birmingham City game comes back and haunts us, God forbid. But that's what I was going to say as well. Because it's a very similar feeling to the 99 season, 98-99, when Arsenal men's team were going up against Man United for the title. Man United went on to win the treble. And everyone says, even they say, that the FA Cup semi-finals, replay, was huge. Whoever won that, it was so tight at the time, that semi-final came along. Whoever had won that would have gone on to win the league and all that. And it did. And I think it's a very similar situation here. If Arsenal were to win today, with 4 games to go, psychologically that gives us a massive boost. We kick on, we win all our games, and I think knock Chelsea's confidence, especially after this. We've got Chelsea have got home and away games back to back against Tottenham, and then they've got their easy game, the game they should win anyway, and then they've got United in the last game of the season away, I think, home or away, but United are going for the last Champions League spot. Whereas we've just got literally, was it Everton, Villa, West Ham, and Tottenham in between. And Tottenham's at home, and we'll win that. We always beat Tottenham at home anyway. But yeah, we're just getting rid of a kickoff. Seconds away now. Hopefully, the referee's Rebecca Welsh. Hopefully, touch wood, the ref don't cost us a game today. Doesn't try and beat Mike Dean or the fucking of the game basically. Come on, girls, come on. Easter Sunday. Happy Easter, everyone, by the way. But Easter Sunday at home, full capacity. Just taking a knee. Take this down now, and they just got me. And off. There we go. Come on, girls. Come on. Do this now. No messing about today. Don't make any mistakes. Concentrate. Get the fucking job done. Everyone. What? Another reason why I want us to win, not always because I'm an Arsenal fan, but the media so far up Chelsea's backside, it's unbelievable. Come on. Go on, Caitlin. Go on, Caitlin. Go on. Corner. Well done. Good start there. Come on. Unlucky. Who's lucky? They did all turned her inside out. Even really bright there. Who ain't the fucking bad defender by no means least. Oh, I need to sit back down there. Got a corner. Let's see what we can do with this corner. Stick to Sam Kerr as well. He's a pain in the ass. After all that, he's got. Oh, okay. Let's see what it works though. Nope. Oh, go on. Again. Someone help her. Support. That's poor from Katie. Did you say three things guaranteed in our death, taxes, and Arsenal and your birthday? Happy birthday, by the way. Aside from the men letting you down yesterday, on your birthday, I hope you had a good one anyway. Aside from that, you got Andrew in the chat. Hope you're eating well, mate. And again, aside from the men yesterday, I hope you had a good weekend. Go on, Beth. Go on. Starting off well, first couple of minutes, getting chances, but you also got taken. Is that a corner or is that a goal kick? Let's have a look. Yeah, Vinny Bright kicked out, yeah. Started off the first, only a few minutes in, but we started off well. See how long it lasts. But we've got to take our chances though. That's the main thing that we had a gripe about this last half of the season. We take forever to take our chances, and sometimes it comes back and bites us on the arse. Get the ball in. Go on. Oh. Beth Ing just took a ball to the face there. Obviously, I think it's Katie or Leo just trying to hoof it back into the box. And Beth, because Beth was like, say, that far away from the ball, it's hit a flush in the face, and yeah, and because of concussion laws and all that now, they need to make sure she's okay before continuing. Because it literally the ball hit a flush in her face. There's no ducking and diving away from that. I'm bracing myself for further. I hope not. Hopefully, I don't want to jinx it. Hopefully, we can see some double Chelsea misery today because obviously the women obviously playing now in the FA Cup semi-final, and the men's counterparts playing in semi-final against Vieira's Palace later. So hopefully, it doesn't go to pot for us. I mean, So he's got bloody nose by the looks of it. Oh, there's the England manager, Serena Vigman. Could have picked a better game or not. Bloody hell. No, the internationals. It's international. No, we've just had international for both, haven't we? So yeah, next week's WSL back, isn't it? Yeah. So I was going to give so many international breaks. And the men, who's had the men? You got the women the week later. It's like, just fuck off. Hey, Alex Scott's there. Got a day off today, and he's in the VIP section. Vinay too. What's that Vinay? Oh dear. Also, if I made once that obviously why I'm waiting for this to sort of really anything's really happened in terms of we are back underway by the way after a couple of minutes stoppage there. She seems okay. Just got a bit of bloody nose, so they're going to clear up and bring her back on by the looks of it. I say now. No, that's it. Yes, these bloody Liverpool v City. Everyone built up to be the massive game. It's going to be so close. Liverpool just fucking walked it. City. Pep didn't care. He really didn't care if they won or lost that. Vinay's there. Of course, fucking Vinay's there. He's got to show his face. Got to show he's doing his job. Go on. So he's got a coach. So where's the flag there? Well, I don't think she was. I'd like to see the replay of that. That's not an angle. I don't think she was. Again, the angle I'm looking at, the angle that the cameras have got at Bournemouth, not helpful at all. But I don't think she was. You're not the only one, Ridley. You're not the only one. The only reason he has a job at Arsenal, especially that job, a job again he's not qualified for, by the way, is because he was best friends with fucking egghead Ivan Gazidis. Not even fucking qualified. This is what I'm saying. The whole how our clubs run is beyond a joke. Everyone has it, and sometimes like it's so. How did they get the Liverpool owners? How they are, and all that. Certain judgment calls they make. But at least they actually hire qualified people for the right roles for that. So they don't hire anyone for just for the sake of it. The foul. Oh, of course they got free. Don't you start. No, then. Down. Really. What exactly does Vinay do for benefit looking like? Exactly. I have no idea. And how long has he been in that role for? So far, so good. We were 10 minutes and we had that 2-minute interval where we had to stop. So far, we're holding our own so far. But we do have to take our chances before Chelsea wake up. The foul. Oh, this is going to be one of them, isn't it? I'm sorry, the ref's going to be. It looks like the ref's going to favour one team over the other here. Come on. Go on, well done. There's a foul again. Just goes through fucking Beth again. No foul, got the ball. Well done, Katie. Well done. It's just literally thrown them. How's that a free kick to fucking Chelsea? She threw herself in on top of fucking Bev. Bev had nowhere to go. That's not a. I'm sorry. Beth Ingle threw herself in, sorry, on Beth Mead. Touches Beth Mead's boot and goes, oh, and they get a free kick. Beth Mead was the one in control of the ball. This ref is, oh my god, it's stressed me out today, isn't she? This is going to stress me out today. Get more grey hairs on my old beard and all this. We've noticed that the last 6 months, only the last 6 months, before 6 months prior, it was just one colour, boom. No, there wasn't a grey or any sort of Asian hair in sight. It'll go on. Aye. Now, in the last 6 months, he's just gone. No, since it was after I did November, so actually not 6 months. So that's less, just shy of less than that, actually. Go on. Since I shaved that then off, ever since then, grey hairs on this side. Yeah, Stefan's in the chat. Hope you're well. This is on, as Andrew says, BBC Two, or you can watch it on iPlayer. But I think as a iPlayer, you will be like 30 seconds to a minute behind the live or BBC Two. Oh, go on, Stinius, go on, go on. Go on. Oh, for God's sake. Take your chances, come on. God's sake, can you charge? They ain't going to give us a lot of chances here. They've given us 3 so far. Let's go again. Oh, for God's sake, isn't it? Stina Betzinius needs to sort of, in terms of final third at the moment, she needs to sort of relax. She should, in that moment, as Andrew just said, for fuck's sake, twice. The first one, though, she should have, when she got to the angle, when she brought herself across to have more of an open look at the goal, had the shot, send it to the fucking far post. Instead, she was like, oh, all around me, I'll pass it back. There's literally like 3 Chelsea players, plus a goalkeeper around her, and two Arsenal teammates, and she just started still having the shot, as I say, passed it back. Then 10 seconds later, got the ball back, and he holds on to it too long again, and passes and makes an overdoes the pass to Vivian, and Vivian's like, can't get there in time. But yeah, she's, mate, come on. Keeps the ball in as well. Good. Did everything well up to that last point. I mean, what was he expecting to happen there? He had 3 Chelsea players around her. And then from that angle, literally, he didn't see that an Arsenal player was inside. So he goes and does that. Oh, dear. Well done, Vivian. Also, my next door neighbour on that side of the wall, he's a massive Chelsea fan, so need him to suffer somewhat today. Hence why I'm hoping it's an our hat. It's via the hands of Arsenal. Too many touches, yeah. But as soon as, what I'm saying, as soon as she pulled herself back in line and had more to go to look at, instead of I'm going to pass it across and hope one of her teammates goes and knocks it in, has a scruff for it, she should have literally at that point had the shot and sent it to the far post, as close to the far post as possible, and hope it goes in, basically. Chelsea in attack here with G. Oh my god, well done, well done. Defend, guys, defend. Well done. Well done, Steph. The first time they've ever looked threatening so far in his 50. It only took them 15 minutes to wake up. Oh no. I'm getting stressed. Oh dear, only Arsenal could fucking put grey hairs on my fucking facial hair. No grey hairs here, nothing, just hair. And little bits, pieces here and then, but mainly it's coming through here. Ever since I did November, and I shaved it off at end of November. At the 1st of December, shaved it off, and then since then, every time it's looked to grow through, grey hairs. It's saying something. I'm talking about fucking my facial hair at the moment, other than fucking chances that I've not taking. Oh, fucking Phineas, come on! Oh, can we stop being sloppy in the midfield? Oh, thank God for that. Sam Kerr, Akers, all the time in the world there, no one around her. It was her first touch on my head that let her down there. She took that down a lot better, basically. If she was able to take it down a lot better, you can argue that's 1-0 Chelsea there. So there's a warning sign. They're coming. They're getting themselves into the game. Wide open. Don't. Oh, don't they? I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the excuses now. Because there's people out there still saying this isn't his team. In terms of the men's thing, we're talking about Arteta here. The team he's got is his team. Lacazette and Neddy is what he decided to go with halfway through the season, and not replace his first choice striker at the 3 in Aubameyang when he got rid of him. So he decided that bloody Lacazette and Eddie would be good enough. And I'm hearing that the Dusan thing was a no-goer straight up. He turned us down back in the back end of November, December. He got wind of it and he went, no, not interested. Yet we spent the whole January chasing after the bastard. There's no, clearly, in terms of a striker, there was no plan B or anything like that. What club operates like that? Oh yeah, it's the old firm, isn't it? Again for the Scottish semi-final, Scottish Cup semi-final. Sorry, I think it's like I think this one's equivalent of the FA Cup, basically. And the winner of this, the Rangers Celtic game today. I think they played. Was it Hearts they played in the final? Who won yesterday? I think it 1-0 or 2-1. It's Hibs. Was it Hibs? I can't remember now. Yeah, it was Hibs. It was Edinburgh Derby. Yeah. Sorry, that's not a squad. I can't remember now. I think it probably is. Probably. I'll have a look. At half time, I'll have a look. Andrew, I'll have a look. Oh, go on, go. Oh, unlucky Vivian. Went for just outside the box. Had no real option, so she went for the shot. It was just went over the bar. come on. I keep saying it, and Andrew's probably agreeing with me that we do have to take our chances. That's been our major downfall. Again, one of the major reasons why recently I'm starting to have doubts about Jonas, because as a long-term manager of the girls, because it takes more so from the second half of the season. First half of the season, once in a blue moon, we'd have them sort of games where it takes us forever to crack through. But it's been more so this second half of the season where it's taken us fucking forever to get our first goal and sort of crack on. I think that in terms of Andrew just saying about he doesn't think Blackstenius is elite. I think she is. It's just obviously adapting. He's taken a while to adapt to the English league, and obviously Jonas' setup as well is completely different to what he's probably played before. I'll take more judgment on Blackstenius. Obviously, next season, the first full season, so would have had a pre-season under her belt as well. If we're still seeing the same things, then yeah, then you can start. We can say, yeah, okay. We can have that discussion of maybe she isn't that good after all. Maybe this league is the way it is isn't for her basically. But apart from again, we got her for free. For fuck's sake. Halfway through the season, we got her for free. So what's really cost us is wages, really. Again, I do like this. The fact it's a full capacity stadium today. 4,000, and you can see everyone's crammed in at every corner possible. What was that? Oh my god! I swear to God, Chelsea also had a goal kick. Sorry, the whistle went. Zinsberger's just standing there, and Steph's like in that shake it all about for one, like running back and forth, and then telling, "Oh, now I'll go for it." Boom, and then gave it back to Chelsea midfield and invited the press to straight from the off. Oh, for God's sake! Then fucking the ball's come in, caught it, and Zinsberger's got the ball and hoofed it into the stands. We're starting to invite the pressure onto ourselves. You know what, Stefan, we'll do. Anyone that saw me yesterday, the men's stream at the start of it, as the game was getting underway, the site I used last week for the Brighton game was pissing. It was pissing me off. It was literally gave me a list of games. Arsenal, Southampton, Arsenal. Okay, duh. Oh, Tottenham. But it kept me fucking curling for fuck's sake. Oh, fuck this. And I just went on to WhatsApp up and in. Eventually, used the links that Russ was sending everyone in WhatsApp. And pressure. Say the goalkeeper think, fuck for that. So much space you had there. We're backing off of Pleasant. I don't know why we get backed off Beth England there. She's lethal as fuck. From any angle, from any position as well. Just gone, yeah, have the shot. How's that not a foul? I say there, fucking hell, take your time. Oh dear. Let's have a look how we're doing over. Go on, go on, go on. Oh, for God's sake, what me get so soon? What a surprise. But when they attack, oh no. She's on side. Miles on. Ref, realise what the official basically, what the fuck are you doing? We're getting done over by the officials today again. Seriously. Okay, cool. Fantastic, as they say. Put the pressure on, put the pressure on. Well done, Vivian. Thank you very much. Yeah, hello and Hemp. Mission for Chelsea should be on. No, Hemp plays for fucking City. Don't you mean, oh no, the striker's name now. I know you're on about though, but yeah. I think he's on the bench, I can't remember now. But isn't she the one that's leaving as well? End of the season. After 1 year at Chelsea. No, I'm out of here, thank God. Get me out of here. Oh dear. That's a waste. Oh, Kim. God for that. Ow. Egg. Oh, someone support her. Beth, support her. Go on. Oh, for God's sake. No, it's pretty exposed. Great. Take your time, Riff. Yeah, I know you're on about now. Yeah, you did confuse me. I was like, oh, him plays for City. No, the one you're on about, she's leaving at the end of the season as well. I think she's announced is it this week? Or just after the internationals? That she's leaving Chelsea at the end of the season. Going back home, wants to play back at home. She's got her payday for a year. Now she's gone back. She wants to go back and knock it around in her home country. Big up Downey in the chat. Hope you're getting well. Oh dear. Get rid of it. Someone support us. That's a foul. Yeah, we've got no support there. Go on. Too narrow in the end. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Next Sunday, Tottenham. Yeah, that's it. Tottenham. Those first of the Tottenham and Chelsea games. Next Sunday, Tottenham beat Chelsea. 2:15 kickoff and move to 1. Then a few days later, it's a Chelsea Tottenham fixture that should have been played months ago. Oh dear. Hoping that obviously we can do our bit today. Oh, ref. Just gets in the way of the game, but okay. Easily. Too much height on that, thank God. For Millie. How can we stop giving the fucking ball away? That's what a goal kicks out. Stop being so. Again, that's a foul, surely. No, apparently not. Oh, go on. Yeah, put the pressure. Fair play to Vivian, though. She's running out. She's doing all the dock work here, trying to put the pressure on, get the ball back first, compared to certain other people, but okay. Same way. Yeah. Oh, dear. Kate McCabe instead. Well, meant to play it different fullback role, so switched and Kate's at left. And okay. Cool. Fun in. Well done. Trying to get a nothing there. Oh, don't pressure. Bloody hell. Pass it. Well done. Cool. Happy with that. Can someone have a word with the goalkeeper, for fuck's sake? God's sake, he's not giving it away so cheaply in the midfield. Come on, Beth. Get over, Katie, get over. But all well done, well blocked from Leah. Don't start, Brownie. Don't start. Had a pissy weekend with fucking the men's team, so there's something go there. Oh my god, whole team Snapchat. I've got a message for you. Good for them, it's Easter. Oh, fuck off, Stino, come on. Bang the course thing now. Oh god. Lumped in for the best. Oh my god, what was that? I swear to god. Good save. I swear to god they score. I'd be so pissed off because the 3 or 4 chances we had at the start of the match we should have taken. And that would have just rammed it home they scored there. I don't claim to be a broadcaster. I'm just doing a live stream watch along. The team I support don't like it. Yeah. At least with this, you get fucking passion. Go on, Kate, and get it back. Go on, go. Yeah. Now some support will be great for her. That would be fantastic. Or just support her and then give it back to her when she's got something on her neck. And it is all. Of course we do. Yeah, I'm not one of those that just sits in and gives a fucking blow by blow every passing movement of a game. Something exciting happens and all that, then fair enough. But apart from that, be happy with what you got, basically. I'm too invested, and this is because of what, especially after what happened yesterday. I'm so invested in this. I need the girls to win this to make the weekend a lot better, and also give me the confidence boost that these girls can do it for the last few games of the season. And also gives you hope that maybe them knock the other lot fucking fall off a cliff themselves. To be fair, we have been the better team over the course of 40 minutes of the game, first 40. We have been the better team, but we have started to let Chelsea. We have dropped a bit deeper. We are putting more pressure on ourselves in that sense. So apart from that chance a few minutes ago, apart from that one chance, anything else they've had, we snuffed out so far. Floating head. Yeah, it's a full capacity, Stefan. Literally every ticket is a sellout. Every ticket is available, sold. 4,000 fans. Go on. Well done, Beth. Well done. Support will be great, girls. Oh, throwing. Yeah, again, Chelsea, this first half, especially, and it's fairly first half, they've looked shaky themselves defensively at times. But we ain't taking advantage. We ain't taking proper advantage of it and getting ourselves over getting that ball in the net. We are saying 4,000 tickets available, 4,000 sold. Shows how much the fans regard this. And it's Easter Sunday as well. And considering it's not at the Emirates, it's at Bournemouth, trust me, if you haven't got a car, you've got to get there out to Bournemouth itself by train. Getting there by train is a pain in the ass. So unless you're a local, it ain't easy to get to. But once you're off that train at Bournemouth, is a 10-minute walk away. But unless you're local, it's obviously a pain in the ass to get there because you've got to get trained, you've got to get different lines, this, that, and the other. For example, if I was Saturday, I would have had to get from Hatton Cross all the way down to what's it called? I think now King's Cross, something like that, and get the international, basically get on the international line, basically. Yeah, like a 2-minute walk away. It's like fucking like off that Piccadilly line, up the fucking stairs, and then across the fucking way. It's fucking a pain in the ass, and even then you got to wait like every 50. And it's Sunday service as well, so it's like every 20, 30, 20 odd minutes or whatever for a train going in that direction. And once you're on it for like 40 odd minutes. Aren't you nice, Stefan? Am I that dull? You'd rather watch a cat? Oh dear. Come on, wake up, please. Got a couple of minutes before half time. I think we'll get that 2-3 minutes of injury time because of the stoppage we had at the start of the game with Deaf England. So we've got a few more minutes to go. Effectively. Oh God. It's a sellout. Chelsea attending the screws. Yeah, they are slowly getting themselves into this game, and that's concerning for me considering the chances we had and what you're doing. Concentrate, girls. Wake up. Don't do that. Bloody hell. What was that? Oh, for God's sake, stop giving the ball away. We won the ball. Don't go there. Shake your head, whatever. I don't care. Need to wake up. Almost fucked up. It was Leah Williamson. Who else? Who was the one that passed it back to her? She had it. She went past it for them to just basically hoof it, basically. They turned around to her. There you go. It's like, what the? People's lucky. Yeah, I think she won the ball. Oh my God. Stop inviting the first shot, for fuck's sake. 2 minutes injury time. Close them down. Fuck's sake. This what happens when you don't take your chances on the game. Yeah, so just hoofed it there. That was that a character for her. But now Chelsea got a corner, gonna go score for half time. It really pissed me off. Everyone's on edge now. Corner in. Thank God for that. Went straight back out. Literally didn't outside, thank God. The ABCL down there, can't even say that now. You may be a member, but I can't even say that. If I was it, what are they do? Look, it's Zinsberger injured or something. Oh my God, can you stop doing that? That's it, they're getting away to play. Right, if Zinsberger's injured, can't take a basic goal kick. Can we just fucking hook her off? And also change the person taking the goal kick for her, because fucking Steph, that's how many times has Steph given the ball away there? Give me strength. Andrew, that's not the first. The thing is, that in terms of goal kicks, I don't know why suddenly for this game, Zinsberger's not taking the goal kicks. Unless he's got an injury, then he shouldn't be playing. But anyway, if it's Steph taking it, if Steph comes along to take it, just give it straight back into the midfield and give it back to Chelsea. Half time, thank fuck for that in the end. Just as Andrew said, turn the screw and get into the game. Mainly on our forward. The reason they're turning the screw, Andrew, is because literally we invited them on, going, yeah, come on then, bring it, yeah, come. We like pressure. Have to pressure. Come on. Like, what are we doing? What was that? Thankfully, it's nearly at half time. We should. Thankfully, the chances we had in the first few minutes of that game, the first 10, 15 minutes, where we should have been at least 1 or 2 goals up, haven't so far come back and bit us on the arse, but it should have done at the end there on a normal day, thankfully. And now the Zinsberger and Viv are having a bit of an argument, so we say. No, it doesn't seem like anyone's taking responsibility here, but they need to. Shardy ever takes. I've never seen it. I've never seen it. Again, from what I've seen this season, I've never seen literally the way we've set up for these goal kicks today. In terms of we've got her there, and then you've got Leah and either Steph Katie or Women Moy. Literally, it's mainly been Steph when it comes to goal kicks, standing them a few yards of each other, like literally next to each other. Like, no, you push up. If you're gonna fucking hoof it, whoever's not taking it, you push up with the rest of the fucking team, and the one that's taking the goal kick for Zinsberger, you hoof it, but actually aim it at an Arsenal player. It ain't that fucking hard. And Hayes is something. I don't even get me started on Hayes. He's for the great manager that she is. For the great manager she's a bit like to be. Sorry, she's the worst loser in the world. Whenever she loses this game or drop points, or she'll drop points, she's such a sore loser. And what was it the other week? We were playing Reading before the international break came along for the girls. Before the game kicked off, they're talking about, obviously, are you afraid Reading are set? But So there's asked a question, basically, are you afraid that Burnley are going to set up the same way as they did it early on in the season? What? Park the bus. It's so disrespectful. All because they played a certain way that you don't like, a low block basically, that you couldn't cope with, and they won. What do you expect things like that? What do you expect as well? What does Emma Hayes expect the likes of Reading to do? Just come out and go, all right, you've got the better team. That's what we're going to go. We're going to go blow for blow with you. We're going to open up when we need points as well. Go off. Oh, dear. The one that's, in terms of Arsenal itself today, the one player that has let us down, and I've touched on it already, is Blackstenius. In that final moment, two of the four opportunities we've had have fallen to her. So you say he holds on to it too long, or he just doesn't make the right call. Who's Emma Hayes? She's the Chelsea women's manager. She used to be part of the coaching setup at Arsenal years ago. And then when Chelsea decided to go professional before everyone else, couple of years ahead of everyone, and throw money at the women's team, and as I say, go professional and all that, she went running for the money. So went, fuck you, Arsenal. Vroom. Over to Chelsea. And ever since then, she acts like she's never had any connection to Arsenal whatsoever. She acts like she's come through the Chelsea ranks like any normal player or ex-Chelsea player, basically, like die-hard Chelsea. It just pisses me off. Show respect from where you came from. See if we can see writing in the stands. I'm going to tend to the dust. I can't see it at the moment. I think Liam's there today as well, so Liam is there, big up to himself. Oh dear. Yeah. You're a better team so far, anyway. You put the hoodie on in this one. Put a t-shirt on then. Not a thick ass hoodie. Idiot. $4,000, do your math, love. Sold every single ticket. 3,500. 4,000. Even the commentator fucking said 4,000. Oh, what's the hardness of yesterday's game? Which is about the absolute whitewash because we knew we were going to win that one. There are some good goals blending in the women's game.
She's got a better stroke than you, Ronnie. Good strike.
She is England's top goal scorer, the one that just scored, and then that was pathetic from West Ham. Well, again, I'm not surprised the West Ham women's team struggle the way they do because of who runs the women's team in terms of the off the field owner. I'm not surprised because he hasn't got a clue what he's doing. One man from Arsenal. Lisa Evans, good finish. Considering who she's playing for this season. He's over here, by the way, in women's football. Can't afford it. But yeah. Only DM me, who are you on about? Don't mention on here because I don't want any drama. Just DM me who you're on about, who exactly you're on about.
That makes more drama because then everyone thinks it's crap then.
No, because if it's who I think he's on about, then that's going to cause more drama, trust me.
Okay. Keep talking about it now.
Well, it's what comic days. I'm just saying, just DM me. Don't say who it is, just DM me. Who are they going now, are you?
No.
To be fair, I don't actually. Yeah, Adam, just message me on Facebook just to confirm. Stefan saying all sport England women, they are decent, especially now they've been decent for a few, but I think in 2015 they started peaking, like showing their true worth, basically, so to speak. And sort of they haven't looked back, and we sort of developed, got better and better in that sense. But I can say now. Yeah, especially now. Phil Neville, when Phil Neville took over, initially he had to bounce off the former manager. So he's, in terms of the way we were playing, it continued from the former manager to the early stages of Phil Neville. So the second Phil Neville got his grasp properly on the team, we started going backwards. So they beamed him off, thankfully. Brought in our new manager that we got from Holland. And since then we've gone, boom, we go again. Thank you very much. And now we're hosting the Euros this summer. And we're one of the favourites to win it. Yeah, I thought so. I've also YouTube sites, to be honest, as well. Other clubs, even Cardiff City. Well, someone has to, Stefan. Let's be honest, it's Cardiff City. Someone has to sort of show some pity on them. There's one Cardiff fan that says Gareth Bale's going to come to fucking Cardiff at the end of the season. 103. Yeah. Bernabeu, La Liga, Champions League, and all that. Well, I'm a free agent now. I know. I'm going to play the second tier of English football. For an owner, they ain't got a clue what he's doing. Right. How long we got till second half? Any minute now. If you say so, Brownie. If you say so. You'll be saying that this. You'll be saying that this summer as well. Every day you'll be doing your own transfer dailies on Cardiff City every day on your channel. You'll be saying any day now it's happening. When it doesn't happen, I don't know. Oh dear. Second half minutes away because montage bullshit. We'll see if it happens this summer, Brownie. We'll see if it happens. I just don't see how he can go from playing at the top level for all these years. He's currently at the Bernabeu playing Champions League football on a regular basis. I can't see how he can. I know he's a free agent, but go from that to playing in the second tier of English football, where the owner hasn't got a clue how to run the club. There's no real chance of them actually doing anything fantastic that next season in terms of looking to get promoted. Yeah, it is what it is, though. It is what it is. Right, everyone's back out for the second half. Really 45 minutes, don't let them, learn from my mistakes at the end of that first half and actually don't let them back into it. If they're going to win this, make them win it on their own merits. Don't fucking give it onto a plate. Is there stuff happening? Or? Well, it was meant to be a change, but it hasn't happened. Chelsea back underway. Come on. God's sake. It's a typical Sunday. I can't just stop everything running because I'm on a live. I can't stop doing wash machine like just because we're live. It has to happen. So, Mr. Bungle's in the chat. Oh dear. As soon as the goal give it away. Take your time, love. Lovely. Oh my god, going for the ball, it's a 50-50, for fuck's sake. Probably will be as well. She'll be targeted now. Yeah, she'll be targeted. They're both going for the fucking ball. It's a 50-50. Yeah, it's got caught, but it's part for 50-50. The boots are both feet are up in the air as well. What are they to do? Oh, she's going to win the ball, so I'll put out and I don't get hurt myself. God. Go on, go on. Oh, support her, someone support her. Go on, that's it. Go on, go on. Oh, yeah. Oh. Is it VAR and the women's? No, can't. They said at the start of the season it's like free for the women's. For the women's game to have VAR, even at the highest level, is like £3 million for the season itself, and they can't justify it at the moment. So close, as close as anyone's come so far. So close. Again, there's 5 opportunities. How many more do you fucking want? But it will be because the women's cup final will be at Wembley, like last year. VAR will be in place. It's just about if they use it or not, as in they actually use it properly. And then we expose them left hand side. Close it down. Fuck's sake, invite the presser, why don't you? What did I say? That's it now, we're done for. Close it down. No one's got half the space. You got a long shot on you, but half the space, Bang. Fucking invited the pressure, what was the point? Fuck's sake. So I knew it'd come back about us yards. 5 opportunities we had in this game. 5. So I took 1. Second shot on target for Chelsea, it's gone in. Sake. Oh, come on. Oh. Pass it. Onside, but okay. Way onside. Yet again, that's twice in this game. No, of course not. That'd be silly. Go on, go on, go on, go, go, get the ball, get the ball, get the ball. If you can have support, that'd be great. Pass it! Fuck's sake. Yeah, Stefan, it's a long way to go, but I find the third today, the last point of getting that shot on goal and there, we're panicking, we're going, shit the bed. The one time we do get a shot off, it skims the bar, and 2 minutes later, it's the back of the net for them. It's a bundle because the goal already. Second half, so it's not early on, but it's early in the second half. Oh shit! Did he just get rid of it? Bloody hell! Best do something for him next week then. 63, bloody hell. Smack in the face, but okay. Yep, especially when we've got right back on the bench. But for some reason, he doesn't want to start her. He'd rather play a left back than right back. And it's going to be 2. So, thank fuck for that. I mean, in terms of Bernie's question, standard. I mean, apart from obviously this game, like these two teams here, they're all just in terms of standard, in terms of club domestic football. The rest of the clubs at the moment are nowhere near the level of where these two teams are. So it's getting there slowly. It's getting there. It's just that these two teams have been ahead of the game for bloody standard-wise for a while. And all the other clubs are slowly catching up. Aston Villa ain't in the same league, remember? Literally. What? Get rid of it. Or invite the pressure. Foul, but okay. Not that bad, really, bloody hell. I say for the majority, for the other clubs, you say at the moment around the League 1, League 2 level, but they're slowly getting up to possibly. If the progress goes in the right direction in the next couple of years, everyone will be on that level par. And in terms of it be around the championship level. At the moment, the only two teams in England that are at that level, championship-wise, are these two teams playing now. Stop inviting the pressure. Game over. Well, so the men let me down yesterday, and the women have done it today. Inviting the pressure twice. Sloppy as fuck at the back. Yeah, again. What has Ruben Moy doing? Going, oh, I'm going to stop across the floor. There you go. Stick it out. And there's no one there closing fucking G down. Boom, off the crossbar, bang, 2-0. Psychologically, this is going to do us now for the WSL as well. This is just going to literally spur on fucking Chelsea.
You weren't going to get a league title, right?
With 1 point off them, they have to play Tottenham twice next Sunday. 3 days later, they've got to play them in the game. That's their game in hand, and then they've got to play. I can't remember. They've got to play. I think it's Villa or something, and then they've got to play Man United on the last game of the season. Man United are going for the last Champions League spot. And that could go down to the last day itself. Whereas we've got obviously like Everton, they're struggling. Obviously, like the men are struggling. We have got Villa, we've got West Ham, and we've got Tottenham in between at the Emirates. So ideally, we had the easier running. This is ideal for us to go and put a marker down and put the pressure on them. Oh no, we just fucking buckled. Had a few opportunities in the first half and gone, we haven't scored. fuck it, we'll shit the bed. Yeah, Andrew, we brought it on ourselves. That's the annoying thing. We've brought both goals are avoidable. First one, closed down, that's avoidable. Second one, defensively, again, like we've been doing for most of this match. After the early 20, after 20 minutes, we've gone down this route of give the ball away in the fucking defence, give the ball away in midfield, shit goal kicks. It's just annoying as hell. It's of our own doing that we've lost this game. I can't see us scoring 3 goals now, let alone 2. Would you take losing this if it meant Chelsea lost a league game? If they lost the league game and we counteracted that and won all our games, then fair enough, we win the league. In that case, I'll take it, but I don't think it's going to happen now. If anything now, this result spurs Emma Hayes and Chelsea on and to win every game themselves. I think let's dive over the fucking defender's leg and try and get a penalty, you cheating prick. You're going to book her now, the 2-0 up. There you go. Really? That's the tone. Fuck me.
Right.
Must be for all that is off. But I don't know. No support whatsoever. A lot of weekends is kind of on 23. I don't actually know. Have a look.
On the Chelsea on Wednesday.
Oh god, no. Why did you remind me of that? That's another loss anyway. I said it last night. I said to you last night it's another loss. You think we're going to win? I don't think we will. Yeah, more likely. Yeah. The last game we played was last Saturday. Haven't played this weekend. So the last game we played was last Saturday. 1-1 draw against Birmingham City away. That's the under 18s as well. Under 23s, their last game was the 4th of April. It's a 3-3 draw against City's under 23s. That's on the Arsenal. That's on the Arsenal app. That's why I found it. We need goals. We ain't making no subs. We need goals.
It's broken. Fix it.
Oh my god.
Who are you doing it
It is. It is. The one that broke ages ago.
Mine was the brook. That's the one that put down there.
Oh my God, we get a Melly? Or not? Call me for tough, I think it's a curse. We've got a rookie manager in Arteta, ain't got a fucking clue what he does when he ain't got his first 11 available. And Leonis, after half a season, has been found wanting. He's been found out. I said if I can take the first half, don't take a chance, he's going to bite us on the arse. What did he do? It bit us on the arse. Off our own fucking doing. I'll take Blacksinius can come off as well. Oh yeah. Now we're 2-0 down. Yeah, bring on Tobin Heath from the Kickoff Parish when we're 2-0 down. Yeah. Not 0-0 or 1-0 down. No. Don't be silly. When the game's dead, then bring them on.
Where's that player, Ryan, that you say that's the women's version of Erling Haaland?
She's playing, but she's playing at number 10 in the cam role because he's brought this Swedish striker in and bloody put her in the striker role. But he's got a World Cup winner in Tobin Heath as number 77 for the girls. World Cup winner. And he's barely played it. And then nearly 3-0. Nearly 3-0 there. Gonna watch Celtic v Rangers. Is that actually on TV actually? Just fall apart now, the girls. It doesn't look. It might be on BT maybe. Look. Nope. I don't know then. You feel the full. One of the British broadcasters had the rights to the Scottish FA Cup and all that. Used to. Might be on BBC One Scotland actually, won't it? Yeah. I'll be able to look for that. Jesus Christ, be all day. Girls are giving up. They're genuinely giving up. Yeah, I agree with that. Blacksinius is going off for Nikita Paris. She's done nothing today apart from fuck us over. 2 of the 5 opportunities we had, she ballsed up. Yeah, who's coming off for Tobin? Caitlin Ford, okay. Gonna work all afternoon, but hey, let's take her off. Yeah. So that means Vivian's gone up front then. Or has he gone Nikita up front? No, she's out the way. Comes on poor first touch. And then they're making this up, of course they are. Sam Kerr, who's done nothing this. By the way, Sam Kerr's been so quiet in this game, yet they're winning 2-0. There's no involvement in the goals. Fuck's sake. Yeah, this is the one. Stefan was saying earlier. The one that's just come on harder. She's the one that's leaving after 1 year. She's going back home to her native country to play in the domestic league there in the summer. Yeah, Zinsberger's nothing wrong with it. Both goals, he couldn't do nothing more, really, in terms of trying to stop it. It was that it happened. So, because they've been protected, haven't they, at 2-0? Well, they're fucking getting stronger because they've got something to protect. And Vivian just bought. Ah. Well done, Zinsberger. They headed it out, but they get the phone, of course, yeah. They're not having it today now. That's it. Oh, Whitman's gone. I will be watching the FA Cup match later because Chelsea, Palace Chelsea, hoping Vieira does us a favour. Fully behind Vieira later. Fully, no doubt about it. Remember, guys, if you haven't already, do subscribe, do smash that like button, and if you want to become a member, it's £2.99 a month. All the perks are listed below. Plus, you get a lifetime discount code for all channel merchandise. You can use it over and over again. It'll be 25% discount off all channel merch, basically. But be for like, you can use it over and over again, along with other perks as well. And there will be a live members only Q&A some point this week coming. So if you want to take part in that, do become a member for that, because, as I say, get to ask questions as a member, get to know me a bit better away from the Arsenal side of things, and we'll just ask me questions at Arsenal, whatever. But yeah, I think I'm going to do. I think I want to do a couple gaming nights as well, late night gaming, just like either GTA or FIFA or whatever. Probably GTA to just shoot the shit out of someone or something in a game, just like tip of frustration. Like, I found a target, boom, fuck off. Yeah, WSL's going. This is the biggest confidence boost. They couldn't have asked a bigger confidence booster. That's a foul. Fucking assault, for God's sake. Oh, what? A player booked for Chelsea on a booking didn't get a second booking there. Shocker. Actually praying for Tottenham to do us a favour the women's team to do us a favour next week. Actually playing for it now. Ain't going to happen now because they've got confidence. This is a massive boost for them. We got to win all we got to do is win our games and hope Chelsea have a one-off game where they drop arse basically. And you never know. I mean, as I say, 3 of their last 5 games are against teams that are in and around and fighting for Champions League and all that. So you never know.
Where they can play the game how they want to play it. It's just not quite happening for Arsenal. Look a bit jaded, and when we're 2-0 down, you feel even more tired.
Gee, also the one at the player that scored a second goal for Chelsea today. Used to be a regular for Chelsea, and he's like first name in one of the first names in the team sheet. She barely plays now, for fuck's sake. And she played. She started today and scored a goal. But hey, this will be in Champions League next season. The women again. But hey, so if you have to have Champions League supporting again next season. Not the men, but still. Wasn't offside.
I don't think he's got it wrong because I think if Arsenal scored in those opening minutes where they had a chance from left Mead, scores that chance, it's closer. Such fine margins that it just leaves it. But now Chelsea are on top. I can't see them letting it go.
Outstanding G. So young departs. Jesse Fleming comes on.
Well, we've got a repeat of the League Cup final for the women's game. Chelsea versus Man City. Hopefully, City is you know what? For the bad season City have had, they could have a double in the League Cup and FA Cup double in their hands. Hope they do now because I can't have Chelsea win back to back. No. Newman is in the chat. Bloody hell, women! It's just again. It's more today. The girls didn't take their chance. They had 5 opportunities to score before the first Chelsea goal. He didn't take them. And 2 minutes later, after the last one, it bit us on the arse. We never recovered. But again, both goals are off our own doing. Literally, just constantly giving the ball away in the wrong areas. And then literally not closing, the first one especially, not closing down. Literally letting Cuthbert have all the time in the world, all the space in the world to just open herself up, get the body, get the shot off, and boom, top corner. And the second one is just scrappy as that, like balls all over the place. Ruben Moore throws himself across the floor, flips it, the ball's in the air, falls to a Chelsea player, passes up to G. She literally just goes, okay, I've got space again, have I? Boom, 2-0. Off the crossbar and in. We haven't recovered. It took us to go 2-0 down in only 5 minutes. It was only like 5 minutes ago that Jonas made any subs. He brought on Tobin Heath and Nikita Paris, took off Caitlin Ford and Stina Blackstenius. But my point is he left it too late. The game had gone by then. I mean, why Tobin Heath wasn't starting in this game, I don't know. Colonel said we need a better manager from my point of view, and the goalkeeper all season has been poor. I mean, the 2 goals today, she has had her moments, Zinsberger, don't get twisted. She has had a few dodgy moments, don't get twisted. But today, she's done nothing wrong. The goals, the first goal especially, she tried to get across quick enough. She didn't have the reach to get to it. But her team hasn't helped her at all today. But both goals, you cannot fault the goalkeeper today. Her main fault was her distribution herself. She's a bit like Leno, poor distribution today. But yeah, I personally would upgrade the goalkeeper. But do I trust this club in the setup at women's level to go and get an upgrade on Zinsberger with Jonas involved? Because I have no doubt, even though we're not going to win, as I say, even if we don't go on to win the WSL in the last few weeks of the season now, I have no doubt they'll stick by him. We came second. Man City had a poor season, guys, and they won the cup, potentially win the cup double. Oh well, We got second. We got to a quarter final of the Champions League, semi-finals of the FA Cup, and all that. That'd be the excuses are to pour out.
Not far short. Good shadow.
I don't know what, fair play to. I want to say this: fair play to every single, well, from both sides of things. The supporters, especially the Arsenal supporters. None of them are left. They're all there, still support, getting behind the team. No one has actually left. What at all? None of it's kicked off because all the fans are integrated into each other as well. And there's no kickoffs. And all the Arsenal, and every single Arsenal fan stayed put. And because it's Sunday, on top of that, it's bank holiday as well. So Easter Sunday as well. So fair play to them. Just a shame that the girl didn't take their chances when they had the chance, and then just gave up after it 1-0. Then I say literally, yeah. Since we last beat Chelsea in the FA Cup in 2016, that was in the final. I think he's in Scotland now, but at the time he was obviously the guy who replaced Big Acres. That's it. Since that cup final, and again Alex Scott played in that cup final as well. We won that. I think it was 2-0. Daniel Carter scored one of the goals, but anyway, since then we played Chelsea now 3 times since, and every time we played them in the FA Cup, be it the final, 2 finals, last I think it was 2018, the FA Cup final. I think that's like that. Last year's cup final, 2021, and then the semi-final here, we've lost every single one. Free kick.
Yeah, she probably did actually play well today. Jess Carter, that she was just caught, and it looked initially like Paris might be offside, but she made a really good run.
Someone's
You need to win it there. You
go
don't
on,
need to
sorry,
win
I can
there.
go with that bullshit.
Just gives Arsenal an opportunity to put the ball into the box.
Just jumping the Arsenal player, just trying to line no one really.
So let's get consolation. You know what? It's 5 minutes to go. Get a consolation. Maybe put a bit of pressure on him, but you won't do it. But you never know. I know they're going to fuck this up. Oh my! What did you jump over the ball for? You wanted the 1-2. The ball comes back to you. You jump over the fucking thing. Jeez. Talk about fucking stress me out.
It's just not been for Arsenal. I think nothing that they've done in that final third.
Well, 4 minutes to go. Should contenders leave there of the match.
Yeah, I haven't yet, but I think defensively, Chelsea had to win the battle as well. That gives you a clue.
Almost 3-0, but almost 3-0.
She worked so hard. I think that she's always
Thankfully, just can know the crossbar. Again, nothing seems good as done there if it was on target.
to go over.
Who do you want as manager if we do change both of them? In terms of the men, after this. One sec. Get rid of it. Or not. One sec, well, I'll say that. One sec. In terms of the men, initially, when Wenger left and then we were sacked, my first choice both them times was Allegri, but he's now back at Juventus, doing part of the rebuild there. So I don't think that ship sailed. I personally would go for someone like Simeone. I don't mind Simeone at all. I don't care what anyone. There's people in the fan base that have their bigger YouTube channels that are against it because of how he started play and how he goes people up and all that. But I think we need that bit of shit housing. We need someone to come in to install that bit of shit housing that we lack. I wouldn't say he'd be first, but he'd be up there. Not mind Simeone at all. And if he was back, I think he could do wonders. Other men, I'm trying to think of the other one. Ten Hag was a choice, but he's going to go. Looks like he's off to United. Unlucky Nikita. Yeah. Even if he doesn't go to United, I think the Dortmund are interested, so they're keeping an eye on that as well. So I'm sorry. So I wouldn't mind. It might be expensive, not, but Simeone, I would not be against that. No matter what, if we went sacked Arteta tomorrow and went, well, we're going to have Simeone at the end of the season, he's coming in. I would not be against it at all. As I said, the Allegri thing sold. Now we had two bites at the cherry of that, and we bottled it both times because we wanted the cheaper option. Women's game. Well, last year, they were so cloak and dagger about how after Joe left in the last season about the appointment and all that. But I would have gone for the former Man United manager at the time. She left as well, and basically, I think she's gone to the States now, coaching over there. I would have took her. She's ex-Arsenal as well. I would have took her, play some good football at United. But you know what? Just to rub salt in the wound, I'd actually be cheeky. I'd go after Emma. For what I say about her, Emma Hayes, what I say about how she's behaved since she left after to go to Chelsea full time and all that, when they went to a professional, ahead of the game and all that. Someone like her. Look at the team she's built. We just need. Again, we just need. I don't care who we get in terms of manager for both men and women, as long as they are the best of the best, and they are experienced. They're not rookies because he's Arteta, complete rookie. Jonas had experience, very little, but he had some experience before coming to Arsenal. And we're seeing it now. It's come back and bit us on the arse. Both teams. It seems aside from the starting 11, they have no faith in anyone else. Basically, I mean the fucking guy. This one, Jonas, has got a World Cup winner in Tobin Heath, and has barely played it this season once he's been available. Especially this second half of the season, where you need that bit of experience just to get you over the line and get the team through the game and all that. Barely uses her. Big game today. She's a big game. She's a World Cup winner for fuck's sake. Big game player on the bench. What about yourself though, Colonel? Who do you have? I swear we score now. It's kicking the tee. Oh, of course he's offside. Yeah, of course he's offside. Well, not be offside. She wasn't offside. I guarantee he was offside. Poor fish again. Just imagine Simeone was the Arsenal manager and the fucking shithousery he'd bring to the team, but also to the fan base in terms of a match day going home and away. You got him running up down the touchline, fucking really cheering everyone up, getting us all cheered up and making the Emirates, for example, a fucking cauldron to come to. But the thing is, there you go, full time. We're at the FA Cup. No vengeance for December. Completely bottled it. Had the opportunities. And yeah, Chelsea versus Man City is the FA Cup final for the women. So now I've got a hope, because as I said, the next one is a Chelsea fan. I've now got a hope Patrick Vieira does us a favour later on when Palace take on Chelsea at Wembley, the men's team. I mean, the annoying thing is, as I said earlier, in the moment as goals are going in, the annoying thing was everything was our undoing. The way us losing was our undoing. It wasn't up to that point. At 0-0, I think I said 1-0 and 2-0 respectively. It was our mistakes that led to them scoring both goals. We let them. It was our mistakes that let them back into the game near the end of the first half and then going into the second half. We just lost because we weren't taking our chances. It was getting to us, and clearly we just lost our heads a bit in terms of just giving the ball away cheaply for no reason whatsoever. Even the most experienced players, our best players, were giving the ball away today. Kim Little was barely getting touch on the ball. When she did, it was making mistakes and all that. And none of it. It was just everything that could go wrong went wrong today. And I hope that hurts. I hope it hurts them, because a lot of people. Again, I say it again. It's a bank holiday weekend. But Easter weekend more so. It's a Sunday, so it's Sunday service. Not many people drive, and where that's situated, Bournemouth, is not an easy place to get to, put it that way, let alone find parking or whatever. If you do drive, and if you don't drive, in fact, again, as I say, if you're not local, if you're living outside of London, it's a bar to get to on a Sunday service as well. And to be fair, again, all the fans have stayed put. Not one's left and kicked up a fuss and all that. They've all stayed there to the bitter end. And the girls, after it went especially after 2-0, just gave up. It is what it is, though. I was mentioning who's trying to cancel who. I don't know what you're on about, but anyway. Look, it is what it is. The frustrating thing is we started off well. As you know, I go back to the stream and watched it back. We started off well. We had 5 big opportunities in that game before that 0-0. 5 big opportunities. Didn't take them. The last one fell to Beth Mead, and then 2 minutes later it was 1-0. And then the second it went 1-0. Again, you could see it just deflated the girls, and they just gave up. And not long afterwards, it went 2-0, and then fully Chelsea took over. But up to that point, it was all Arsenal. We was on top of it, not taking our chances, but we were on top of the game, making a few mistakes, but we were recovering and things like that. But yeah, as soon as the first goal went in, you knew there was no way back, and the girls just knew it, and you could feel it. And the second went in, you knew the game was fully over. And Chelsea, being the experienced team that they are, saw the game out professionally. So you can't really complain about that. The ref made no mistakes overall that affected the game. My only gripe is the officials were constantly flagging for offside when the players were onside for both sides, and stopping the game in the attack at a peak of pace and all that. But it is what it is. So yeah, we've got a repeat for the Women's Cup final. We've got a repeat of the League Cup final. And hopefully City can do us a favour. That says it all. We could finish second in the league. Well, if we don't win the WSL now, if Tottenham, who've got 2 bites at the cherry, don't do us a favour, or United don't do us a favour in the last game of the season, but we win all our games. So if we win all our games, if Chelsea don't drop points in their last few games, at least in one game, we don't win nothing this season. Everything we've done this season is for nothing, really, in one sense. The better team want to, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not got nothing to say, nothing bad to say against Chelsea. As I say, once you went 1-0, 2-0, you knew there's only one team coming out on top of it at the end of the day. And as soon as it went 2-0, they were professional, saw the game out as you do. They had something to protect. They were, in terms of defensive side of things, so they were more solid, resolute than what they were at 0-0, for example. But look, it is what it is. And then washing machine stops. Yay. Yeah. But yeah, as I say, as I was saying before, we could potentially now finish second in the WSL, a quarterfinal and semi-final of the quarterfinal of the Continental Cup, quarterfinal of the Champions League, semi-final of the FA Cup, and City, who've had a poor season to their own standards, could have a league cup and FA Cup double on their hands, and potentially have a better season than us, basically. In that sense, this was huge, and for so many reasons, not just for the FA Cup itself in general, but for the league. As I say, the WSL run is 4 games left. Get up on my phone now. Get the fixtures up. The remaining fixtures. We've got Everton next Sunday, 7:15 kickoff. So we'll be covering that here on the channel, by the way. And hopefully Andrew and Liam can join me for that. No, we're away next weekend. No, we could play Sunday. So yeah, hopefully Andrew and Liam can be able to join me for that. So you ain't got me moaning my head off. We're away to Everton next Sunday. But obviously before that, on next Sunday, Tottenham at home to Chelsea. So we need Tottenham to do something. Just do something. I don't care what. Just do something. Then May 1st at 3:15. 2:15, sorry, on BBC One, Aston Villa at home. Then midweek, went on May 4th, it's Tottenham at home. 7:15 kickoff at the Emirates. Again, we're covering that, and we finish off away to West Ham. And I had the Chelsea. I think I had the Chelsea one up. One sec. Chelsea. I think there we go. Get the Chelsea running up on my phone for you 1 sec. So I'm going to see whether, because they've got one game where you expect them to win, definitely. We just need them to have one not a bad game, but one game where they drop points. That's one. We have to win all our games. That's all we can do is just win and hope that they drop points. In terms of the WSL. Otherwise, this season has been effectively for nothing. Everything we put in at the start of the season, Birmingham City could come back and bite us. Birmingham City away could come back and bite us in the arse, basically. Menu. Before we wrap things up, I'm just going to find the matches for the women. Fixtures. I want the women's fixtures. That'd be great. Move it back. Thank you. Comes it. How do I kick off? Okay. One of the women. Right, their running is, there we go. Tottenham away, Tottenham at home. So Tottenham away next Sunday. 2:30 kickoff. So we need Tottenham to do us a favour there. If not, Kings Meadow on the 28th, literally 4 days later. This game I'm talking about now, the second one, is the game that's been postponed twice already this season because of COVID. Chelsea v Tottenham on the 28th. Then May 1st, it's away to Birmingham City. They'll probably win that. And then they're at home at Kings Meadow on the 8th to Man United Women. So there's 4 games left. They need to drop points. We need them to drop points in one of them 4 games at least. And we've got to win our games, mate. All our games, only 4 games. Otherwise, it's been for nothing this season. Ideally, second would have been a bad thing. It's an improvement from last season in one respect, but you look at it, we've been top of them all pretty much most of the season, and then we've fallen away at the last hurdle. Man City had a poor season to their own standard. They could win a domestic double, and they are an argument because you judge on trophies, end up having a better season than us. And it hurts more. It's more disappointing because, as I say, in terms of the season as a whole, we've been top of the league from day one all the way through till 2 weeks ago. Look, it is what it is. So there's no upheaval, there's no revenge for the December. There was no upbeat, positive result for us to get over yesterday with. But look, at least it is what it is. We've got a few days to recover now in terms of the men's side of things. In general for Arsenal. Obviously Tuesday. Because obviously I forgot about midweek initially. So normally we do the podcast on Monday. I'll probably do the podcast on Thursday actually. The weekly podcast. Probably do that Thursday because obviously we've got the game to play on Wednesday. So we could cover 2 games in one there and prepare ourselves for the weekend against United. Which Gary will be covering for Man United game. Gary's hosting for that. Once I know the full panel for that, I'll let you guys know on that. So tomorrow, nothing at the moment. Might do a late night gaming session, maybe. I don't know, depending on how I'm feeling. And Tuesday, Man United play Liverpool v Man United. So I'll cover that. I'll do a stream for that, just for the sake of a neutral, just to enjoy a game and not be stressed about it. And hope that Liverpool just blow United out the water again like they did in the season. And of course, mental. And then obviously Wednesday night, the big one. Myself and a few of the guys will come along and just pray. Something happens. Some miracle happens on Wednesday night against Chelsea. And then men's scene at the bridge. And then we go again, as I say, on Thursday for the podcast. Friday being night off, and then Saturday, Gary will be here hosting with a few of the couple guys for the Man United stream watch along that we'll be doing on the channel. So be nice to him and all that, look after him. And then we're back for the match of the day watch along next Saturday evening. Didn't do it last night because I was going to be asked. I was too pissed off to come back and have to watch that again. And trying to think now. And then what was that? So that's Saturday. And then obviously Sunday, as I say, we're back next Sunday for the women's WSL return in terms of taking Everton away. Hopefully Andrew and me will be available to join me for that. It's an evening kickoff, so it shouldn't be a problem. And yeah, until then, guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Obviously, watching the semi-final later on. Get me on Vieira, please. Vieira, do us. I can't have a double Chelsea win today. No. But yeah, it is what it is. Until then, guys, enjoy the rest of your afternoon, morning, or evening, wherever you are in the world, and we'll see you soon. As always, up the Arsenal. Come on.